feel like I could die without reading Emily Henry's books and I just wouldn't care. Like...
My first romance recommendation is Normal People by Sally Rooney. Amazing, very coming of age, very short, very intense to be honest, but great.
His Pretend Baby by Theodora Taylor. There's a baby and it's not his, and I swear the book is so much better than the title makes it sound.
I mean, no, that sounds amazing. I'm like, whose baby is this?
Yeah, we've got this like black main character, and it's a billionaire romance. We've got some disability rep in there for autism, I think. Yeah, it's just so good.
My next rec is One Day in December by Josie Silver. Preface that the little bit of how they first meet, is it dumb? Yes. If you ignore it for the rest of the book, it's fine. It's actually really, really nice. Very much a wrong time, wrong place. Classic, oh, we probably would have, but we're with other people, but we are obviously best friends and obviously in love with each other kind of vibes.
That escalated.
I adored this book. It is, again, a Christmas read, or a Valentine's. I mean, this is for Valentine's, but like, keep it in mind for in December time. It's called One Day in December, obviously.
Ensnared by Rebecca Quinn. So this is book 1 in a trilogy. It's a BDSM, reverse harem, 5 guys, 1 girl, romance, apocalypse, dystopian type thing. And she's a librarian.
Love that for her.
She gets somewhat rescued, so it's a little damsel in distress at the start, but you just gotta let that go. It's not really that big a deal, and chaos ensues in this dystopian world, and we follow this family of 6 for 3 books. Highly recommend. 5-star reads, book 1 and 2. Book 3 is coming out. Very excited.
Lovely. My next recommendation is a classic, Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Book Lovers is set in a very small town. The protagonists work in the publishing industry, which is great.
That's fun.
Great sister relationship in it too. Enemies to lovers. Not with the sisters, and yeah, really, really good. This is the first romance book I actually read knowing what the romance genre was. Oh, it's so sweet and nice, and like, again, book lovers, so if you're a book lover, like, you'll love it. It is really cozy and lovely and warm fuzzies vibes. Definitely a great holiday read because they're kind of on holiday in the book, so highly recommend. 5 stars.
Nice. I feel like I could die without reading Emily Henry's books and I just wouldn't care. Like, her books are just, it's just...
What? They're great. You haven't read them, so you can't really say.
No, I know.
But,
no, I know, but I'm saying I just think I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's an interesting one. You read all of them and then you rank them for me and then I'll read them, okay? Okay, so my next book is Heated Rivalry by Rachel Reed. So this is actually book 2 in a series where each book is a couple. So you don't have to read book 1, and I don't recommend book 1 because I thought it was like kind of boring, to be honest. But obviously that's your prerogative if you need to. I always need to start with book 1, but I wouldn't recommend it. Book 2, so the entire series is hockey players. We have 2 rivals and it's just the most epic love story. Like, opposites attract, forbidden for multiple reasons, different teams, different cultures, different upbringings, just like all sorts of things working against them, and we follow them from when they're teenagers into adulthood, and it's just freaking epic.
Nice.
Yeah.
My last recommendation, I'll put with the preface that I read this like 10 years ago in high school, but I think it's held up well. I would assume it would. Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. by Benjamin Alirsaens. Apologies, I'm probably not pronouncing that right. This is YA LGBTQ+. Two young boys, Mexican Americans. The author is a poet as well, and so like a lot of the chapters, like sometimes it'll be like just one chapter is basically one page that is just, it reads almost like a poem. I personally found that really beautiful and I really liked it. This is definitely, again, not a upbeat romance. This is like people struggling with their sexuality, people struggling with things going on in their lives as teenagers, as children of immigrants, that sort of thing. So it's a deeper read, it's a heavier read, but it is very good romance. Yeah. What?
No, it's just funny, my follow-on. And so if that sounds a little bit too intense for you, my final book, and I love that we're giving lots of options here, is Call of Booty by Anastasia Austin. So it's a novella. It's a 5-star novella. Like, it is so good.
Booty.
It's a gamer romance. He's a gamer. It's best friend's brother. It's she's a corporate girly, he's a gamer, forced proximity. It's a novella, so they get to the point quickly. It's a reverse virgin trope. It's just so good. Highly recommend.
What in the world is a reverse virgin trope?
I just made it up. So normally the virgin trope, like people use that and they're talking about like the girl is a virgin. Mm-hmm.
Also in this case the guy is a virgin.
Yeah.
Oh, so like gender-wise.
Maybe we don't want to make that a thing, but
yeah,
people make it a thing.
It's the virgin trope, but just
it's the
with
virgin
a dude.
trope. It's the dude though, which
Yeah.
is just always fun. So yeah.
Love it. Okay.
That's my book, Rex.